This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified. So stay on point and watch your six.
Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to We All Scream with the Horror Honeyz. Today with us we have delightful, delicious Dame Saturday.
Hello, and with me I have the magically perfect Mary P.
We also have Mina, the undead ballerina.
And we have, of course, Bathsheba, the honey of 1,000 creepypastas. We're going to begin by saying Happy Women's Day to everybody.
Yay! Oh, yay! Perfect.
Love your women.
And
yeah.
We have an exciting show for you today. It's a little different than the shows we've done before. As we said in our last show, this was going to be a surprise, and I think we've kept it pretty much under wraps for the week. But I guess now we're going to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. Perfect. Oh, today Mary and I and you all in the chat are going to interview Bathsheba and Dame Saturday.
Uh-oh.
I'm on the chopping block.
But first,
remember to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell to get more people in here.
Yes, please do. And we need a name for him.
We do.
Yes.
Ooh. You know, that could be something that we could do. We can ask the audience if anyone has any ideas. We need something, obviously, it's not going to be copyrighted, but we need a name for a little bear that does our announcements.
I don't have a name and I need one because I would like to have one.
Yeah, because we can't actually call him out loud what we call him. Today's question.
You little shit! No, I'm just kidding.
Oh man, that's rough.
You like it rough, you know that. You know it.
Yeah, you know it, girl. You know it.
Get the handcuffs now.
Get them out right now. I thought we already had them ready.
Oh my god, I gotta run out to my car. I have something to keep you in line, Mary.
Woo! I got some rope.
Ooh.
This took a strange turn.
Yeah, that escalated very quickly, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
So today's question of the day, other than what do we name our little mascot here? Today's question of the day is, what do you want to ask Bathsheba or Dame Saturday? What do you want to know about them? And is there anything that you've ever been afraid to ask them? Now's your time. But before we get to that, let's see who's in the chat.
Ooh, who do you have here? Hello, Breaker. Lewis.
We have Breaker 19. We have Dustin, who is trying to stay awake. And there's Aaron 505360.
Oh yeah, baby doll.
Baby doll. We've got AK Phoenix. Hello. The lady cook herself. I tell you, this woman knows how to cook. We have Sean G chasing the truth.
Get that truth. Get it all.
Get it all.
Get it with a net.
And we said Breaker 19. We said Baby Doe. Well, I'm glad we crack you up, PA Nightmare.
Oh yeah.
And what are we explaining?
Oh, I don't said I need to explain. Oh, maybe it was the whips and stuff.
Oh.
Baby Doe doesn't like it when Mama talks about those things.
Oh.
No.
And there's CCG.
CCG!
A creepy clown girl.
Yes.
Glad she made it today.
Add some balloon animals for our teddy bear to play with.
Ooh, balloon animals. That's cool. I am looking for someone in particular. I don't know if he's in and hasn't said anything yet. If you're lurking, please let us know that you're here so we can say hello. If you just want to lurk, that's okay. But we'd really like to say hello to you.
Kanji's in his house. Hey.
Oh, those are some good questions. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, Sean.
Ooh.
Streamlabs. Be quiet.
Oh my God, somebody needs to slap him around. Streamlabs, come on.
They get overprotective.
Doesn't like periods.
Carrier, the closet.
We can handle it. Come on, Streamlabs, lighten up.
Oh,
What's the
Streamlabs always trying to control my life.
Yeah, it doesn't. There was no link in that.
It's a malfunction. Don't worry about it, Shanji. Honestly, Streamlabs done things and I've been silenced. I'm like, what? Really?
I forget what the word was that I kept using, and Streamlabs told me it was a bad word. I'm pretty sure it had something to do with some sort of smart term, and Streamlabs does not like it when I'm smart. Tries to keep me alive.
He feels insufficient, Mary. You make him feel insufficient. He can't do what,
Yeah.
you know.
It has flattery. You made a machine feel less than. That's awesome.
Yes, I have that way with them.
I'm gonna check one more place here.
For Shanji, what's scarier, the closet, under the bed, or a basement? I would have to say the actually none of those. Those are too cliche. The ice box or the tool shed. No, those are scary.
The tool shed.
I would have to say under the bed because, you know, my sleep paralysis demon. Yeah. How old am I? I'm not going there. I'm sure it'll come up. But I still sleep with my feet not hanging off the bed. Why? Because some bitch gonna grab my ankles and gonna drag me off somewhere, and I don't need that shit.
I'm like, no, if you're gonna touch my feet, you give me a damn pedicure, demon.
Yeah, that's right. You tell him.
So, I'm going to answer that too. I slept in my closet for many years when I was a teenager, so the closet has no fear for me. Under the bed, I used to hide under the bed when we play hide and seek. Giving away hiding spots here.
Now I know where to look for you.
And the basement, I actually wasn't scared of the basement itself, but the stairs that go down to the basement, I was terrified.
Ooh.
I don't know why the
Depends
stairs.
on what house.
It's because
I've
you know
lived
it's
in
the
a few houses.
unknown, and the stairs are like the beginning of it.
But I never had a problem with the basement itself. Once I was down in the basement, I was fine. But when I went down those stairs, I had to go as fast as I could because they bothered me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would
See, the only thing that scared me in one of my houses in the basement was the fact that the washer and dryer was downstairs. And that meant that I had to do laundry. And that's scary shit. I don't want to do laundry.
Laundry is scary. Hey, there's Blood
Oh,
Raven.
we have Blood Raven.
Hello.
Blood
Our
Raven.
special guest.
Yay! Shall we kick it off then?
I think we should. Good night, PA. Sleep.
Sweet dreams
Bye.
for you.
And we'll get to you later, sweetie. And CCG, I'm gonna hold that question. I'm not gonna forget it. I promise. But first, Bathsheba, can you
Go ahead and make the announcement.
please?
All right. Okay. Well, the Horror Honeyz have discussed this, and we are unanimous that
We need to get him up here.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. You are summoned, Blood Raven.
Blood Raven, we would like you to join us in Google Hangouts for this episode. Are you willing?
We gave Baby Doe a reason to wake up. I feel so special.
Baby Doe.
We want to give him a hug. Oh, we got
Oh,
something
yeah.
on you.
Yay! Shoot him a link.
Shoot him a link.
Yes.
Shoot him a link.
I can send him that.
Please do. We'll get him in here, and then we can complete that part.
Alright. Blood Raven, I'm gonna need you to check your Twitter.
Your Twitter's Twitter.
Your Twitter
And
is
there he is. There they are.
Hello, Sin of Rain.
Sin of Rain is my son.
Hello. Oh,
And
we got a
while we're
special,
waiting for Blood Rain to get in here, can I do something for him?
Yes.
yes.
Go for it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Son of Rain. Happy birthday to you. I almost used his real name.
Yay!
That's
Happy
my baby.
birthday.
That's my
the
oldest.
most happiest of birthdays.
Yes.
He's my baby boy. And yes, no matter how old you are always your mommy's baby.
No.
So Sin of Rain is my baby's boy. And his girlfriend is fiance is probably with him too. And I love her.
Fiance.
She's wonderful. She is really cool.
Cute.
Oh yeah.
And I see a Blood Rain. Hello.
Is this thing working?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Hey, is everyone?
Yes.
It's on. Can you
We
hear
can
us?
hear you.
Oh shit, I'm on the air. Wow.
Are you nervous?
Just a bit, girl. Yeah.
All right. Don't be nervous.
Cool.
It's just like
Oh, we're
wait,
harmless.
a couple of us bite. Well, okay, maybe all of us bite, but that's all right.
We
You-
only
you-
fight if you ask us to.
Yes.
We
Oh,
we
well, be
take
gentle,
Keep
darling.
yourself, Mary. Don't make me go get my. Oh.
Hey, I request permission before I bite.
We
Oh
do.
yeah. Oh, I don't, darling. I just tuck right in there.
My bites make you feel better. Trust me.
I feel better every time I talk to her.
Yep.
Aw.
Can you get your phone to go widescreen, Blood Raven?
How do I do that?
Tilt it.
Should
Wait,
Oh.
so wait,
there you go. Perfect.
Yes. It's easy.
Hey.
Yay.
Hello, darling. You alright?
All right.
So
okay.
we've got something special, and the reason why that we got you up here is because us Horror Honeyz have been discussing, and it was unanimous that we would feel honored to dub you honorary Horror Honeyz Queen. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yay.
My cat just looked at me like, what the fuck is up with this bitch? I'm sorry.
See, I told you
You
we
are
didn't
ours
love you.
now.
This is
We
why
don't love
wanted.
you.
This is why we wanted him on air with us when he did it.
Oh my god.
You are so awesome. I mean, you are like one of our biggest fans, And you are always on Twitter. You're always on TikTok. You're always going around on all the channels.
I am everywhere. I'm like herpes. You can't get rid of me.
And also,
We
you
don't
give
want
me
to.
encouragement too. You give me encouragement to keep on performing. You give us all encouragement. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, and you are our cheerleader. Without comma.
Ah.
Not that the rest of ours aren't cheerleaders, but you know, we've noticed him going around and hitting all of our channels on the various medias and in all of the different social medias. And
Stop crying. No.
Almost everything. We don't ask that. He just does it out of the joy of doing it. And oh my God, we love you for it. We really do. And you got your title.
Sunshine. Seriously.
And there's Jose. Jose Puerto Rican. Welcome.
Hello.
But we wanted to do this, and we're probably gonna have more than just one, but we wanted you to be the first.
The first one.
Because you're definitely
First
you're
honorary
the
Horror Honey Queen.
Yes.
Yes.
You are the
Oh wow.
There might be other titles. I'm just saying, there's only one queen, though.
That's why I was kind of delaying giving you an answer.
Yeah, because you knew I'd lose my shit.
Make you fabulous in a dark way.
Oh, darling. Wow.
Ah.
Yes.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm now what?
Booty Boy is making you a moderator.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't
Awesome.
even know that.
A wrench. You have earned the wrench.
Yes, you have.
God.
Okay. And we.
Yes.
I need to go get some chocolate quickly before I lose my shit.
Okay, welcome, Celestina Star. How are you? I know I mispronounced that, didn't I?
Tiziana?
Tiziana. Yes. Oh my goodness.
I'm so happy. I mean, honestly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll just call you Star. That's good. I can do that.
Okay.
All right.
That's
We've
fine.
got a little bit of echo. Blood Raven, have you got your volume on your playback on YouTube?
If you just turn it
No,
all the way down.
my volume's fine.
All right.
Good.
I think we're good to go then, huh?
There's Soul Taker.
Oh, Soul Taker. Hey, why don't you join us?
I didn't hear any of that.
We're going to get to the meat of the show in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa! It's a propane prophet. And while I'm on the boulevard dodging bears in the bushes, I listen to the Horror Honeyz on Dezombified. I'll tell you what.
Our Hank
Breaker 19. Yeah. Check out his YouTube channel.
Yes, please do.
It's
And
awesome.
there's
Oh, yes.
Kyra the doll, who
Hi, Kyra.
has made it to the next round in the Evil Idol contest. So, you guys,
Congratulations.
Check her
She-
out.
Kyra's awesome. She is
And-
awesome. I love her content.
Yes.
She's got great content. Love it.
And there's Artzilla Aisha. And
Hey, Aisha's in here.
we know how much we love Aisha.
I can't see the chat. How many people are in here? How do I see the chat?
We've got
16, 14.
14
Mine
people
says 14.
watching.
14 people.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 14 people are seeing me.
Yeah.
God. Don't cry.
She'll cry.
No.
Oh, Soul Taker.
I sent him an invite. Hope that's okay.
Okay. we are seeing.
We have with us, yes, Blood Raven, our honorary Horror Honeyz queen, is joining us today, and we have one more that's going to be joining us as well.
I'm not bouncing up and down. You didn't see that.
I sent the invite, Soul Taker. Take it.
So do we want to get started? I want to go back to that question CCG had, because that was a really good question. Give me a second, guys. It's back up here with my son's birthday.
Hot seat.
Which fictional horror serial killer would you like to collab with?
Ooh.
Wow. Told you it was a really good question.
Ooh. Do I have to say it? Do I have to?
Oh gosh, I know that it is.
We know, but say it.
Come collab with me.
Yes, get your butt over here. You know what? I wouldn't mind the Chucky doll. At least he would be easy to control.
Oh God.
So James says the Chucky doll, and of course, Bathsheba says Jeff the Killer.
Yummy.
All right. So my question to both of you is how did you create and choose the name for your online persona that we know you by?
Dave, you go first.
Me? Why?
Yes.
Okay. It's a little bit of a funny story, but what I wanted to do was have it called Your Demented Imaginary Friend at first. I thought that was too long of a name, and I thought, no, it wouldn't really be memorable. I know, but what I was partly inspired by was a certain lowest spirit called Baron Samedi. Also translates, it translates to Baron Saturday. And I thought, you know what, I'm kind of like that, kind of uninhibited in that way. He drinks and smokes a lot. He's a huge flirt. He presides over death, but he can be a very nice person. And such, and he's not all evil, and in that way, he's really misunderstood. And I thought, you know, I'm kind of like that, but I can feminize it. And I thought of Baroness Saturday, but it just didn't roll off the tongue well. And then I thought of, okay, what's another title I can try that nobody else has done? Because there's too many queens, there's too many princesses and ladies.
Oh, you can never have too many queens.
This is very true.
Or Duchess.
We just added one more.
I just wanted to stand out, and I thought of Dame because it's a female knight. I thought, like, everyone's all about girl power and such. It's like, you know what? Fine, I can be a knight. I'm up for it.
While we're on the subject, darling.
Yeah.
If anyone hasn't read your book, I'll tweet your book out again.
Okay.
About your origin story, because it's your origin story is fantastic. Seriously,
Isn't
it's like
it?
Xena on like ecstasy.
Isn't it wonderful?
That was
It's
2 months
awesome.
of torture to write that thing.
And welcome, Hello, Fiend.
Hello, Fiend.
That's what I would have done too.
I can say it if I don't look at it. You're looking right at it, going Hello, Fiend. No, you're not being ignored. What's wrong?
Oh, it said problem.
What's wrong?
What happened? Is there a malfunction with it? I sent the invite.
may have too many in here for adding another one. I don't know how many Hangout people.
That's
Happy
frustrating.
Saturday. Happy Women's Day.
Yes.
Oh, well,
No invite.
every day should be Women's Day anyway.
Well, my son made a point. He said, I refuse to celebrate Women's Day since the whole month is Women's Month.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
I think that's far better, personally.
And I'll go
that's
with
very
that.
good. How old is he?
What if you're broad? I'm not really a woman. I'm more of a broad.
You're female.
We're
ladies.
But anyway, from behind the name, I thought of instead of being that, or I also see like other strange creatures, and I thought like, okay, what's classic, but something that nobody else has done really is be a female Grim Reaper, and that fits very well. For that part. So, and also I made her some like a working stiff. You know, she works too hard and like working the dead hours and things like that. That's something that everybody can relate to, regardless of gender. So I decided to do it that way.
I like that. Mary, can you send that link again?
Yeah, I thought Damon sent it.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I can try again.
Okay.
Can you send it to him on Twitter or like the link? Maybe.
Okay, I could try via Discord.
Be safe,
Okay.
Aisha.
I'm sweating. I've never been so nervous in my life.
I'm nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about.
Right.
Nervous about.
You're
I don't
doing
know.
great.
I don't know
Really?
if you're listening,
family.
Philia, but we love you, Philia, if you're out there listening.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to hug you. So, Bathsheba, your
Yes.
turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, okay. So, how did I get my name? Well, obviously Banshee. That's always been like a nickname for me. Because I like to yell a lot and scream. I don't know why, but you know, I just do. But Irish descent and everything, and I really like the character, or the lore behind, you know, the whole Banshee thing. Okay, so I'm in a paranormal group. This was back in like 2004, I think 2003, 4 something. And you know, I wanted to come up with a different name. And I think what I did, one of my friends had mentioned something. He tried to type Banshee and he screwed it up. And you know how when people like, bah, you know, when they screw it up, and he was like, Banshee, bah, you know, and I was like, shit, that's good. That's good shit. So I went and I changed my name. It's been like that ever since. Now I'm going to give a shout out to Hood Horror because he sent me, he made a song for me one day, and he told me that my name to him was a cross between the Banshee and Bathsheba.
Ah.
And so he wrote the song about the Banshee and about Banshee, or I can't even say it now.
Bathsheba.
Thank you, Bathsheba. And because it reminded him of those two different characters combined into one, and he thought it was cool. And God, the acoustic and the electric, oh my God. I have it saved on my phone so I can listen to it anytime I want to. And thank you, Hood Horror, because I absolutely love that. I'm honored, and you are awesome. And I can't wait for more brain liquor stories. Aliens. Kenny, aliens.
Alien.
We'll leave it there.
Okay. All right. I think Mary's got the next question.
I do. Okay, Banshee Mundane. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done?
Oh my god.
I don't know what's going on, Soul Taker.
No comment, girl.
I would have to say killed somebody that tried to hurt me. I would have to say. Sometimes I don't know my own strength.
Oh Lord, I don't know. Oh geez, there could be a number of things. It's like what she do now.
What's the first one they'd probably go to?
Probably indecent exposure. I don't know. Something stupid.
That is what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say anything.
Oh man, yeah, indecent exposure would be one. I haven't gone in jail for it yet.
Yeah, she says.
I'm terrible. I'm sorry.
We're discussing in the chat. There's a death in the Sandman comics. It's another female Reaper.
Oh, I love her. I've seen that.
There is Lady Death, who I grew up with, strangely enough.
Oh, I love that.
My favorite line from Lady Death comics is "Hope is dead, I am death." And if you've seen her origin story, you know where that comes from. And in the Discworld books, there is Susan, who is Death's granddaughter, and Sin of Rain, you keep your mouth shut, and has
Isn't
a lot of his traits.
Isn't there a death in Infinity War as well? Isn't death female in that?
Yes. There is. I don't know what's going on, Soul Taker.
I have no clue either. I'm trying. I sent the invite twice.
Yeah. So let's see. We kind of already covered the next question I had. So, and the next one. What is a crazy true fact about you?
Oh.
Well, I have something that's too crazy to believe. From a lot of people.
I'm intrigued. Dame, do tell.
Please
tell. Only certain people within my circle know this about me, but I'm actually a psychic vampire.
Aha.
Wow.
This well. I know this well. She's awesome. She is awesome.
But I'm the type that feeds off of negative energy. Like if you're in a bad mood, I eat it. Basically.
That's how I feel when I'm in a bad mood. I just eat things. I mean, so I can identify in that way.
Well,
but,
I eat things all the time.
Yeah, that's true. I do too.
Yeah, the correct term is that I'm a symbiotic psychic vampire. My role in nature is that I'm like the tree. I take in the carbon dioxide, which is your negativity, and then I exhale, and that's your oxygen, which is the positivity.
Which reminds me, just before the show, you informed me that my son's Celtic tree sign is ash.
Yes, he's an ash tree.
So there you go, hon. You're ash.
Cool.
Yes.
Which is kind of funny because that was one of his nicknames in high school.
Oh, there you go. What kind of tree am I? Let me guess. I'll probably be a cactus. You wouldn't want to say what I'm thinking.
Oh God.
But
the only
there is a downside to my kind of vampirism is that yes, it's great that I can make somebody feel better by taking that negativity away from them and make them feel better in that way. But I noticed that with certain people don't want to be around me because all they do is thrive on negativity, such as sociopaths or people who are just really toxic in general, and all they know is to be mean all the time.
Yeah.
They just can't stand to be around me. Especially narcissists get really agitated.
Oh my god, you know what we need to do then?
Yeah?
I need to send you all my ex-boyfriends and you can kill them.
Yeah, you eat my dinner.
Like, bitch, you going to my
Seem
girl
to be
and you're
having
like, yeah, she can take care of you.
I seem to be having some
dinner time.
buffering here. Guys, just stay with us. We're working on it. And I don't know what's going on, Soul Taker. I really don't.
Me neither.
Are we
That's
glitching or
annoying.
something?
We're glitching a little bit. I'm watching our people watching, and people are talking. There's more people talking than there are showing us watching, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. This is weird.
So, Bathsheba, crazy true fact about you. Oh my goodness, Death Central just came in.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Crazy thing about me. I don't know how crazy this is. It could be very crazy. I don't know. But I think you all are guilty of it. When I'm sitting at a traffic light, I pick my nose.
I love that.
I'm like, what are you looking at?
Who doesn't?
Ew, no. No.
I didn't say this
I don't
section
do
was
things
going
like
to be pretty, okay?
I love her nails, guys. I love her nails.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's your turn again, Mary.
All right, guys. What was the single best realization you ever had?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
got deep real fast.
That's a toughie right
This
there.
escalated quickly, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I know.
Oh God.
I would have to say the best realization is don't listen to jealous people all the time, because that's what I had been doing since I was a kid, and they try to put me down and not let me do what I want and such. And whenever people say negative things all the time, I realize it's not my fault at all.
Right.
It
Right.
wasn't my fault at all, and I shouldn't have somebody's insecurities be put on me because it wasn't my fault in the first place.
Right. Exactly. Okay, and Bathsheba?
Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
It's a long list.
You know, it would kind of have to go along with what Dame was saying. You know, not everyone is perfect. We all have our flaws.
What? We're not?
Well, we know you are, Mary, but
Yes, you are perfect. You're the only exception, though.
Mary Poppins.
Yes.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, there's just going to be times that you just cannot make people happy. And, you know, that's something that I strive for. And I feel bad when I can't accomplish that, and I take it to heart. And I've always been that type of person. I always, I would rather put somebody else's needs before myself. But there's just some people, no matter how much you reach out to them, when the favor comes back around, it's not the same. And not everybody is in that mind frame. There are people out there that are, and they're willing to be there for you when you need them the most. But by God, they're not. They're shielding. They're shielding things.
Oh yeah, they are.
And it is really hard not to take that personally, but it's something that I've seen. They can look perfect. They can look perfect in front of everyone, but they're not. Just like me, I'm not perfect, and it's hard to swallow for me, and it's something that I'm personally dealing with right now. So I guess that would be my answer. So
I think that's something we can all relate to, though, ain't it? We've all been there. I'm trying not to giggle because you said hard to swallow.
Okay.
I love the honey jars. I just love the honey jars. They are amazing.
Nice.
Sorry.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird are you, and what makes you so?
I'm not weird. What the hell are you talking about? No, I'm kidding.
I would have to say maybe 6 or 7. I'm pretty strange. Because a lot of my thoughts are really out there, and some people can't really, keep up with me. I see things in a whole different way than a lot of people do. I would have to say I'm pretty strange, especially that I'm pagan in itself. I, question a lot of things. And also, I'm not afraid to dress how I please either, because I'm, kind of a baby doll goth in real life. Yeah,
I love that.
And I also love my kind of strange music and things of that nature. I'm not afraid to get into anything, and also a lot of things do not bother me.
They're not necessarily bad things. I think they're good.
I'm also very strange too, because I'm also within the ace community. I'm actually demisexual, so that makes me very weird.
We've got a question for Blood Raven real quick.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah,
I think it's a yes, but I'm going to go ahead and ask it.
Go on then.
Are you British?
Am I British?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Essex. I'm an Essex slut.
Oh. That's where you come from.
Yeah.
No, that's not bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. It really could be. Okay, you're not getting out of this, Bathsheba. Your turn.
Yeah, I like how she's like, I'm gonna see if they notice that I haven't answered yet.
We noticed.
We all.
Okay, what's weird? What's weird about me? Really, you're gonna ask me what's weird about me as you sit here and what's weird? Number 1. I'm a cosplayer, and a lot of people are like, you do what? How did I get into it? Well, I suppose I'm an only child, and I have an extremely active imagination. And the fact that I had to grow up so fast, and I was always around adults, I kind of was ahead of other people my age. I had the vocabulary. I was, my dad, he worked for IBM for like 25 years. I mean, we were one of the first ones to have a personal computer in the house. This is back when, data sticks actually weighed like 2 tons, and you needed like a whole freaking warehouse to house one of these things.
12-inch discs, floppy disks.
Dial-up internet.
Yeah. Old school, very old school.
Well, 12-inch discs. Tell me more.
12-inch, sorry.
Oh,
I got you like a 12-inch disc. You want some?
Oh,
Anyways.
yeah.
Just pop it into my drive,
Sorry, I
darling.
couldn't help it. I couldn't even help it.
But yeah, the active imagination. Yeah, I talk to myself all the time. A lot of my friends know this, and they're just like, "Who are you talking to?" I'm like, "No one." They're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, you know, I start answering myself because I have conversations, full-blown conversations. No, I'm not crazy. Okay,
No, you're not.
Maybe a little bit crazy, a little, but no. I you know, that's how I sort things out. I find that when I talk about things out loud rather than just thinking them, I'm more apt to listen. That's just my thought process. And
well, I get that.
Yeah, it sticks with me a little bit better. And so I guess some people think that's, a lot of people think that's weird, but it's normal for me. And
not weird.
So that's who I am, whatever, you know.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Mary?
All right. Okay. You guys ready for this one?
No.
What was the last thing you searched for on your phone?
No comment.
See, that makes a good truth or dare question, because then you can say, okay, give me your phone.
Yeah, exactly. Prove it.
Mine is angel numbers. Sometimes I get weird triple numbers that just pop up on my screens every so often, and I wonder, okay, what does that translate to? And I look that up right there.
Okay.
Like, numbers like show up for a reason. I'm like wondering what the hell's up with these, and it answers it for me.
Oh, cool.
Bathsheba.
Well, you know, just looking at like my last search on my other phone, Dezombified was the last thing I was looking up.
Yay!
Yay! Free promotion.
Baron Von Pasta has joined us, and he says his last search was 12-inch status.
I like the way you think.
Oh, really? Baron?
Oh my goodness. Well, I remember 12-inch floppy disks. I remember
oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Data cards.
No, I won't say what I was thinking. I remember my last 12-inch floppy as well, but that's another story.
Okay, so why is Sisters of Mercy? Why is horror, paranormal, or supernatural important to you?
That's a good one.
Sounds good. I will have to say, but what's weird about it is that ever since I was a kid, very little, I've always loved Halloween. I still do to this day. I just have more of a mature approach to it now. But the love is still there. And I've always wondered, okay, everybody loves to celebrate and get scared during this time, but why do people get apprehensive during the other times of the year? It just did not make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And especially seeing things uncensored, and that's the way I see it.
Mm-hmm.
And other people just want to hide from it and thinking, okay, how is this? It's vilified, yet it has this weird stigma. You know, at the same time, and that always fascinated me. And that's what really got me into it. It helped me understand myself a little bit better, as well as humanity at the same time, because it can be enlightening.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, are you done? Are you waiting on me?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Go, Ben Sheba, go.
We're
Sorry.
all looking at you.
Yeah.
What was
go
the
for
question
it.
again? Ask me again. Oh, why am I? Go ahead.
Why is horror, paranormal, supernatural important to you? Hello,
Okay.
Stephen, 1708.
I would have to say that paranormal has always been kind of like an undertone for me. And ever since that I can remember, I've had issues dealing with demonic presence and stuff like that. Whatever you want to call them. All I know is it was damn scary and affecting our family. And when you deal with sleep paralysis, no matter what the actual anything as far as science is concerned versus personal experiences and how you experience them are two different things. I've experienced things completely wide awake that I cannot explain. I don't know. They are, shadow people, all that. They've been in my life for, oh my God, ever since I can remember. I don't.
You still suffer with this then?
What's that?
Sleep paralysis, do you still suffer with it?
I do. I haven't lately, thank God. But yeah, I've had several instances with sleep paralysis. And so has my mother, even on the same night. I mean, I'll have an experience and I'll get it out of my room. And then all of a sudden I hear my mom screaming downstairs, not only, about not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes later. And, we've had all the women in our family, which, a priest, a pastor had told us that we had a generational curse on our family, on the women on our family. Because I was affected along with my mother, my aunt, which is my mom's sister, on maternal side, of course, and grandmother, maternal side as well, all on the same night. That's just a little bit.
It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something that I don't understand. But as far as horror is concerned, coming from a family that was super religious, I was sheltered, and I wasn't allowed to see those things. I had to sneak around to watch stuff like that. I was always intrigued by it. My first horror movie that I ever saw was, not horror, I guess, Amityville Horror is one. Well, I guess it's in the name. Never mind. But Amityville, that one scared the crap out of me because I saw it when I was really young. And then Freddy Krueger. I mean, oh my God, Freddy Krueger! Come on.
Wow, you dived right in there, girl, didn't you, Freddy? Wow.
When you're, a sufferer of sleep paralysis and you got Freddy Krueger creeping around, that.
Yeah, exactly.
It just draws you to it. And, I was thinking about this the other day, and I don't mean to keep elaborating on this. I don't want to hog time, but this is something that I was kind of thinking, this past week has just been hell for me. And I've been dealing with my own demons and stuff in my head. But I started thinking about this question even before you even asked me this. So I'm glad you asked this question. It's like, why are we, especially certain people seem to be drawn to the horror community? If I look at myself and what I experience and how I feel, emotional, physical, blah, blah, blah. I think there's some kind of a deep-seated want and need when you listen to the creepypastas, when you watch the slasher films, when you watch these psychological horrors and stuff like that, to find somebody who is in a worse spot than you are and going through worse than you are. And it's almost not only make you feel better because somebody else is worse off than you are, but at the same time, to have this deep-seated need or feel to be satisfied that somebody else is being tortured or going through this physical pain, and to almost wish that, oh, I would love to be Freddy Krueger, or I would love to be this person and be able to do this to somebody, this deep nastiness that, okay, this is probably psycho. It sounds
I
like
can relate to that one.
But
I can relate to that so much while growing up, and sort of have that channeled when I'm performing as a villain too in my stories. It's actually stress relieving.
Yeah, I mean, to be able
especially in like school and things.
To inflict something on someone else without consequence.
Yeah.
Gratification.
Yeah.
And not be in trouble for it. I mean, most people, we don't go that far, you know, some do, but we don't. But still, I think there's some kind of deep-seated something in our psyche that, you know, depending on our situations and what we have to go through in life and whatnot, honestly, I think there really is something to it.
I think you have something there. I actually do.
Yes.
I agree with that. Hello, Pet Fox Arts.
Hey, Pet.
How you doing, Pet? And yes, give to the stream. Give if you can help out. There is an Amazon wish list for Dezombified. There is a tip list, a tip link for Dezombified. There's also, you can buy some merch. We even have
Yes, I'm saving up for merch.
we have some Horror Honey leggings that you can get your hands on. We have Dezombified has a wonderful new sweatshirt, and
Or the hands get on you. Oh, I'm sorry, booty boy. I'm sorry.
I agree with you, Fiend, right there. I have to say, it's so seductive in its own way.
I think the other thing there, though, is if you look at a lot of the horror movies, you see some strong personalities in the survivors or in those that are in the situation. Because let's be truthful, not all horror movies end with a happy ending.
Right.
Some of them are even better when they don't. Yeah.
The creepypastas. You're rooting for the killer, not the victims.
It depends.
Yeah. I don't know.
Usually you are rooting for the killer.
Nah.
They're stupid, annoying teenagers.
Unless it's Jeff. And it's like,
One complaint that I do have about it whenever I do perform as the villain in stories is that people think I sound all innocent, I'm so sweet, and when I show my evil side, it really scares the hell out of them. Like, oh, I just ruined your rocks, didn't I? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, gee, it's not proper for me to behave that way. And, you know, that sort of thing. And they have this movie script of me in their mind, and somehow I do things that are off the script and you don't expect. And they complain to me about it, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, go elsewhere then. I'm sorry, but I'm not your typical e-girl. You can go to Pornhub. Don't bother me.
Fly, don't bother me.
Don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me.
Yes.
Don't bother me.
To be honest, that just sounds like a load of sexist bullshit, to be honest.
And a lot of it is, I think.
Yes.
And there's my hubby.
Mara!
Hi, honey.
Igor.
Yes, there's Igor. And then there are these really creepy examples where the victim and the monster are one and the same. Yes, those are creepy. And honey, I already talked to the boy and wished him a happy birthday. He was in here. I don't know if he still is and just being quiet and listening. We are all psychopaths in the end. Yeah. So, we are running to the end of the show. We've got so many questions we didn't get to ask, and I'm sure that we could probably go on for hours, but this gives you a little introduction into the psyche and the people who are Bathsheba and Dame Saturday, and it gives you a little bit of an idea of who you're watching. Yeah, I know, Soul Taker. We are so happy we had you all with us today. And we are happy we had Blood Raven join us.
You know what? Now the camera's going off, I'm going to go in the kitchen and scream for half an hour.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
We're glad you joined us. You deserve it, honestly.
Aww.
Yeah, we could not cover everything about one person, let alone two. But this gives you an idea into Dame Saturday and Bathsheba, and next week we are going to let Bathsheba and Dame Saturday interview Mary and I.
Oh God!
You don't like it.
Oh no!
They're gonna.
That's what they all say.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
They're going to turn the tables on us, and we are going to be interviewed. So they're going to come up with their list of questions. Yes, Maura is at a convention in Biloxi.
Ooh.
And it's a horror sci-fi Comic-Con type thing.
Oh my God, I'm so jealous.
It is
That sounds
so.
terrible.
It is
Me
so
too.
much fun. If you missed any of the show, go ahead, replay it. It's not. I know. I got told the other night it's not the same as being there. Well, yeah, we know that. And
nothing is. Being there's always better than watching, ain't it?
But I have gone back and watched our videos, and it's not like being there, but it is still enjoyable because you still get to see everything.
Well, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back anyway and see the comments and probably cry.
For this week, Bathsheba, have you got any new TikToks coming out?
Oh, I always have TikToks coming out. Weird ones, sometimes normal ones, sometimes stupid ones, sometimes pet ones. I did a fish. It didn't go over well, but it got more views than I did, so it must have went over okay. Stupid fish. Well, that's all right. But I'll always have new TikToks coming out. That's kind of a release for me, I guess. My creative release.
She gave us 2 links the other night and had us all rolling and I think Dame actually said these are the cure for
depression.
Depression.
Yes,
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah, it will cure your depression in under 10 seconds. That's all good.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, and Gore, I'm gonna give you a big hug too.
And Moore is giving us all huggies.
Yes.
He comes home tomorrow, and I've still got to go in there and find the crock pot that we forgot to find before he left. Dame Saturday, do you have a video out this week?
Actually, my latest one is pretty educational. It's called The Green Children of Woolpit, and it tells about the little fairy legend.
That is actually a really good video, and it's a really good subject. It's interesting.
Yes, I thought,
it is really interesting.
I'm going to do things about fairy lore, and if I can, throughout March, because everybody thinks they're fairies and leprechauns and all that stuff. So I thought, it can be a little bit fun that way.
Yeah.
Well, fairies are real.
Yeah, they have a weird sense of humor. I've actually caught a few dancing to dubstep. I am not joking.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
They like to dance.
Yes.
Mary, what have you got going on this week other than
the most important thing that I have going on this week. Terrified about that. I don't really have too much because I'm the most boring one in our group. No, I am. It's okay. I've accepted it. I've embraced it. It's fine. I don't know. Probably find a way to use my voice somewhere.
You guys have no idea how much stuff behind the scenes Mary does. I mean, seriously.
Does this mean more singing?
Oh, probably, yeah, all the time. I sing
This
all the
girl
time.
sings like an angel, seriously.
And we should all do karaoke.
Yes.
Karaoke.
Yes.
That'd be amazing.
Sing. I tell you,
boring,
there's going to be dogs in the next neighborhood.
Oh my god! And I think the last time you said that, puzzle started going off.
Yes. See, that's what I'm talking about.
No, it's because you were making that howling sound.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but that's what I sound like when I sing.
Taker, you are not boring. But Mary does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that you guys just don't even know. I have a video that I was supposed to work on this week that didn't end up coming out because of several things, not the least of which my pain. So it will be coming out this week. I actually wrote completed, thanks to Creepy Clown Girl. She helped me come up with a title for a poem that I've had sitting on my computer for about a year, and I couldn't get a title for it, and she helped me. So that may be coming up shortly as well.
Yay!
And of course, Dezombified has let's see, we've got this Steve Stockton with 13 Past Midnight, with Unicorps and Talk Radio Z, and they've got oh my goodness, and PA is going to kill me. Creepy Ghost Stories is going to be interviewed very soon on Dezombified, so keep your ears open for that. Of course, next week, Mary and I are going to be in the hot seat.
Oh god.
So
this is gonna be fun.
You'll be fine.
Hello.
You got me and Dame on. Yeah, Dame and I we're gonna destroy you.
Oh god! If I had a nipple every time I heard that.
Oh, don't worry. Some of us
be
can be
rich if
gentle.
every time we
Be
heard that.
gentle.
That's what they
No,
are.
don't be.
If you're a cosplayer or an artist that does fan art of any kind, please share your pictures with us so we can show them on air during our shows. Send them to weallscream.horrorhoneyz@gmail.com, and I'm going to put this in the chat so you guys can see it. And then not next week, because next week's the interview with Mary and I, but the following week is our fan art and cosplay show. We are already hoping to have Soul Taker on.
Yes.
And I don't know who he's going to be doing. Probably Laughing Jack. I don't know. We've got a very interesting topic for that show, but we'll get into that when we get there. And we want to thank everybody, and I mean everybody, that showed up today, even the people who have already left. We love you all. We thank you all for being here. We love our lurkers. Thank you for the birthday wishes for my son. Thank you for the welcoming for my husband. Thank you for welcoming all of us, because I mean, good grief, if you guys didn't come, we wouldn't be here.
Right.
Oh yes.
Seriously.
We love all of you.
I just want to hug and squeeze and love on all of you right now. Yeah.
And during this week, if you can, try to come up with a name for our little bear mascot. Mascot.
Mascot. What are words today?
What are words?
What are they? I don't know.
Words.
We'll hug everybody. And we so help us come up with a name for him, because we've been trying. And hi, Dr. Waters. Unfortunately, he's leaving. We're going off the air.
We actually don't have a picture yet of the mascot. But if people are more than welcome to submit pictures that they would like us to use of the mascot, I'm totally fine with that. That would be awesome. He is a sort of teddy bear, so just keep that in mind. I would ideally, but yeah, no, please.
Or hey, send us some fan art of our teddy bear.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think he looks like in your heads?
What does he look like to you?
I'm just the most adorable little teddy bear ever.
See, we even were looking up the German.
Feet and drag you off of your bed into the closet.
Well, I'm not going back in there.
You're not going back in there?
No.
If you feel like a little something on your foot at night when it comes out of the end of the covers, that's me.
I think the only person right now that I allow to stay in closets, I can't show the pics, baby. I'll show them next. I'll show them on the right show. We will show them, but not right now, because we're. He's sending me pictures.
Tell us more about these pictures.
Yes, tell.
I'll let you
Details.
later.
Come on.
Details. Let's see. It's him with him with the Wonder Woman, him with the Orion chicks, and a friend of his who's in Mandalorian armor.
Ooh. Get your Mandalorian armor.
Yeah, we'll show that on our cosplay show. Yeah, he's got to get his Mando armor done.
Chop, chop. No pressure. Chop, chop.
There you go.
But we love you all. We hope that you will come and join us next week. Well, and we are back on Dezombified at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yes,
on Saturday. And listen to Dezombified through the week. We pop in during the live shows as well. Try to do that as often as possible. Sometimes we miss, but we try. Shout out. We have Dark Waters.
Hey, Dark Waters.
We have Vimora. We have Breaker 19 still. We have Death Central still. You guys have stayed with us through all the buffering. I love you guys. Let's
and don't forget special thanks to our honorary Horror Honeyz queen, Blood Raven.
Don't forget our beloved Soul Taker, our laughing Jack.
Yes, Soul Taker. Trash Stash.
That is the best name. I just want to say, I love that.
Aaron 5050-360, also known as the Baby Doe and the Closet of Fears.
Oh yes, he's got talent. Check him out.
Check him out. He's scary. He's the only one we allow to stay in the closet.
Special thanks for Stephen Yang for subscribing.
Ooh,
yes.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Fjord.
Welcome to the Fjord. New mate. That's wonderful. All right. So thank you, Stephen.
And special thanks to Dezombified for making this all possible. We love you guys.
Yes, we appreciate them the most.
Kenny, we love you.
And one day you will wear leggings.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
Yes, and we strut.
Hensley Paranormal, Haley Horton, Real Crump Adventures, and
Guadalupe Medina Perez.
Yes, you own the closet, but we allow you to stay in it.
Yes. You get that closet.
Yeah.
Come out, we have cookies.
You get in there.
Tell my skeletons that I said hi, because I don't want to talk to them.
Okay, so we will
They're
talk
hiding
to
over there right now, staring at me, and I'm just like, no.
Okay.
Talk to the sleep paralysis demon. I don't care.
Guadalupe. Thank you, because the inn was driving me nuts. We love you all. Be safe, everybody, and bittersweet.
Bittersweet.
Thank you for having me. It was an honor.
Of course. Thanks for being
Love,
here.
thank you for being here.
Oh, yes.
Mwah.
Ah. I'm going to go totally freak out now. No one will see me for like a week.
Oh, no.
I'm going to run down the hall and, start.